Hey guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with us today as we get some stuff done around the house. If you get some encouragement and motivation from today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. All right, let's go. All right, how's it going, guys? Today I have my husband Paul with me to do this voiceover. We're probably going to do a lot of our YouTube videos like this. It'll be kind of like a podcast style.
Lower the voice a little bit. You're talking a little loud for me.
All right, here's Paul. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, hey. I'm Paul Edmondson. I'm Amber's husband. Well, we have a weird mic situation tonight, so we bought some mics, but I didn't get the mixer, like a little sound audio mixer that I should have got to go with them. But yeah, so we're winging this through just a little headset, so sitting real close and comfy like we normally do, anyways.
Right.
But yeah, no, excited for Amber doing some YouTube stuff and watching her work and just hanging out.
Seeing what I do on the daily while you're at work.
Seeing what she does on the daily while I'm at work playing.
Yeah, playing, yeah. All right, well, today's topic, we wanted to talk about speaking life into our children because we wanted this YouTube channel to be encouraging and motivational and uplifting. Sometimes life with little kids can be, a struggle sometimes. But
busy.
Yeah, busy.
Fun.
Yes.
Enjoyable.
Yeah, we wanted to bring out all of the positive aspects of it while also being realistic.
Mm-hmm.
So, Paul, what do you think the benefits of speaking life into your children are?
Well, I think there's major benefits in it. I think it's just like speaking almost anything out loud in general is negative or positive is going to have an effect on something. So if you're a person who is always hard on yourself, so I know I was growing up and playing sports and just having people watch me, even my parents and coaches and stuff, and I would be saying stuff like I'm a loser, or I can't make this shot, I can't outrun this guy. And when you say things out there, I really do believe, like, when you say it, you believe it. And so just for yourself, like, you need to be speaking life just out there and being positive. So when you're saying things like, I can do this, or I may not have the abilities, knowledge right now to do these things, but I can do them, or I can learn them. So then now, as an adult and a father to our 4 beautiful children, it's one thing that I don't want to say, I mean, okay, in a way, like, I feel like that was missed when I was growing up. There was encouraging moments and things like that, but I want to be that person where the kids they just hear it so much to where that's what they want to be. So you are strong, you are a good child, you are helpful, you are kind, you are so loving. Like, speaking those into your kids, I believe that they will embody that, and you can actually see it. I mean, it's one of those things too where it's not like this isn't just where, like, pulling stuff out of thin air saying it. It's honestly factual things. So like when you say things out there, I've witnessed people being like, oh, my kids are just, oh my goodness, they are the worst. Like, I'm telling you, it was just so hard today, it was so difficult today. And meanwhile, as they're saying this, you can see, like, their 3-year-old, like, looking back at them and crawling on top of a counter or about to tip over a glass of milk or something like that. It's just like if you're constantly saying, oh man, my kid is a wreck, or my kid is bad, my kid, like, they just wear me out all day, like, that is what your kid's gonna do. And so, and kids have energy, and so I'm not just saying that is it, but if you can find those areas, and they are out there, of just looking for and speaking that life, like, you do have to make an effort for it. It's not easy, okay? But, like, when you start to do it, it's just like anything, discipline, a habit, you start making those choices. So one of my like goals for like, it was actually for 2024, even for 2025, is just literally speaking life into your kids daily. Something that, hey, I'm proud of you. You were so kind to your sister today. Hey, I'm proud of you. You helped mom make cookies today, and that was just so cool. Hey, I'm proud of you. You cleaned up all the Legos when I told your brother to do it, but you came over and helped, and you did it with a happy spirit. Like those things, like just daily, just find something daily. Just literally make a mental note to speak life into somebody.
Yeah, and I think you've been doing a good job of that with the kids at bedtime when we do
Yeah.
the nighttime routine and say goodnight thing.
Give them a good thought at night. Let your babies go to sleep with a smile on their face. I honestly think that is a big thing too, of just, give them encouraging words throughout the day, but don't spank your kids right and then put them to bed. Give like, don't be so harsh and be like, Joe, just shut the door, go to bed. I mean, and sometimes like your kids get up 15 times. They say I'm thirsty, or I gotta pee, even though you told them to pee before they go to bed, and it's just something constant. But speak life into them going to bed, because I saw this thing, and I'm sorry I interrupted you a little bit, but the I saw this thing that said, just picture yourself that you were given a second chance at being a father to your kids at a young age, and you're looking at yourself, saying goodnight to them for one day. And so say you're like an old man now, and like, you get the second chance. It's just like, hey, you get to go back, and your kid says, before you shut that door and say goodnight and I love you, they're like, hey dad, can I ask you one more question? Because this happens to me every night. And stand there and just listen, because I mean, like, what more important thing do you have to do? I mean, yeah, maybe limit the questions to like maybe 4 or 5, because they'll just keep going and going, and they'll just get ridiculous, of just like, why was the plant pointing to the ceiling today, and stuff. So like they'll just come up with things so you're still there. But that's a beautiful thing, because they love your presence. And so just take those little moments in, because they are going to stop, and one day you're not going to have that little one asking you, hey, can I ask you a question before bed? And then it's going to be like, will you play with me in the morning? Or hey, can I ask you a question? Do you remember that episode in Bluey? Or whatever it is. They just come up with something. But just enjoy those little moments and let them. But when you send them to bed, make sure that they go to bed like, just honestly, with a smile on their face.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm going to pause this. Okay, sorry guys, I had to fix something. It took me so long to clean up this snow stuff. We got like 8 inches of snow. So we've just had the snow stuff, on constantly and left at the door here. But anyways, I have this really sped up. And you'll see here in a second, as soon as I got it cleaned up, the kids wanted to go back outside. So I thought that was so funny. But, okay, the other question I had was, what does it mean to speak life into your kids? Because I know whenever, or like, how do you do that? And I know you kind of explained it, but I know I kind of had questions about that whenever I heard other people saying, speak life into your kids. I was like, how do you even do that? What does that mean? But I feel like...
Yeah, no, I think it's, kind of what I said about just, I don't really like the word like energy, but I'm gonna kind of use it right now. Just like, when you put negative,
Come on, you can do it.
negative, there's a little scoop, a little
Come on, big steps.
diving around. But
Very
you
nice.
say the sounds on this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you
Okay. Sorry.
go.
No.
Oh, and then this recipe. Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. We'll talk
Okay,
about
hold
life
on. Yeah.
later.
Okay, this recipe is really good. It is 2 chicken breasts, thinly sliced. You can also use steak. I've done both, or a combination. And then you cover it with flour, just a tablespoon or 2, and then black pepper, and 2 tablespoons of sesame oil.
Good.
And then whatever vegetable you want. I did Brussels sprouts this night. Broccoli's really good. Green beans.
Asparagus.
So yeah, you're just gonna throw the vegetable on the same sheet pan, and then I always drizzle my vegetables with olive oil, plenty of salt and pepper. And then you're gonna throw this into the oven at 475 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes. And while that is cooking, make the sauce, which is a half a cup of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 to 3 tablespoons of gochujang, 4 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of ginger, which I just use the squeezable ginger. It, lasts forever, it doesn't go bad. 1 tablespoon of sesame oil and 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. There's little Ruby eating some pizza.
With her stool.
Little appetizer.
The stool she drags around everywhere right now.
Oh my goodness. She thinks she's a big kid with the stool. Makes her a foot taller. She's hilarious. Okay, and then the sauce is going to go on the chicken after it's done baking, and then you're going to broil it, but I'll show you that in a second. And then while that is all cooking, make the rice. I always use jasmine rice, and I always make it in my pressure cooker because it turns out perfect every single time. So I'm doing 2 cups of jasmine rice with 4 cups of water with a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of the pan there. Okay, so the chicken's done cooking. Drizzle on the sauce that you made. I'm pretty sure I'm holding a baby here because awkwardly standing.
And usually are.
Usually I'm holding a baby, yeah. All right, and then broil it for 5 minutes. I think I only ended up doing about 3 minutes because the Brussels sprouts were getting too done. But there it is. And then just serve it over rice. And it's really good. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next one.